Time to panic?
Break glass in case of emergency?
Time to panic?
Yeah, it's time to break the glass.
I mean,
yeah. Something's got to happen with Tanaka.
After
I
that
don't know- I
second
don't know
home run
what
in the
it
fourth
is.
inning, I got to get him out of the game.
Something's
I can't
gotta
believe
happen.
they took him into the fifth inning.
Yeah, it wasn't just. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, back-to-back home runs in the fourth inning, right? Moreland with the 2-run shot.
And didn't it feel like it was teetering? Like it felt like it was teetering. It never felt like, even though he had the quick, was it the second inning or the third inning? It was a quick, 3 up, 3 down.
You're talking about the third inning.
3 up, 3 down. Okay.
But I mean, even in the first inning, he got in a little bit of trouble, right?
Please.
You had runners on the corners early in that inning.
You heard the groaning in the stadium.
And he figured out a way to get out of that inning without more damage. But
good defense got him out of that inning.
Exactly. Heck of a play. But we start talking about him getting in trouble early in the games, start talking about him getting behind in the count against batters, and then all of a sudden guys just take advantage of him. Why? Because all of his pitches are flat. He's having trouble locating these pitches, throwing strikes, and in times that he does get in the strike zone, guys can just take advantage of it because the ball doesn't have any movement on it at all. And then you start talking about the back-to-back home runs in the fourth inning, and then giving up the solo shot to Benintendi in the fifth inning, and it's just any one of those home runs, if you take it away, the Yankees have a chance to win that game.
They have
any one of those.
Absolutely right. After the Hanley Ramirez home run, he's got to come out. He's got to come out of the game. It's back-to-back, and you just saw it was teetering. He's got to come out of the game. I know, Rick, you said
no, it's June.
You got to ride it out. You got to see what
to.
you got, but you got to let him figure it out. But you also got to give your team a chance to win games.
They did have a chance to win the game. It was 5-4. They had a chance to win that game. This team is, at this point, good enough offensively they can make up for a starting pitcher that doesn't give you a great effort. For them, the importance of Masahiro Tanaka is he needs to be their ace, period, stop. End of the sentence. Like, he needs to figure this thing out. Now, the concerning part for, I think, everyone involved with the situation is he's saying he's not hurt. There's no discomfort.
Right.
And someone asked Joe Girardi after the game last night, at what point do you MRI his arm? Well, we're not going to MRI everybody. If he's saying he's not hurt, he's not hurt. We're not going to MRI it. We're just going to work hard as far as his routine is concerned. We'll try to add some stuff, take some stuff out, and we'll try to figure this thing out. I mean, bottom line for this guy is he actually pitches better with more rest. Now, how does that affect the rest of your starting pitching?
Do you potentially skip a start with him? I know Girardi answered that question last night saying you don't want to have a bullpen day because you exhaust the rest of your bullpen, and we already recognize they're shorthanded in that regard. But if you got to do something, you just can't keep marching them out there every fifth day and expect a different result. That's the definition of insanity.
Here's exactly the response you were talking about from Girardi.
You could try that. It's probably most difficult to do with a starting pitcher because what do? You don't necessarily have someone built up. That could fill the role. If it was early in April, there were some guys that were built up a lot more, and maybe you could have tried that. But, I mean, it's something we can talk about. You can talk about having a bullpen day, but then you fry your whole bullpen. So it's kind of difficult. It's a little bit more difficult than a position player.